What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Gonna give you my game prediction tomorrow night. Tonight, I'm just gonna say for the Cowboys haters, y'all love to hate the Cowboys. I get it. Jerry's not perfect. You could say see now. But weren't you all the same ones crushing Howie Roseman for Carson Wentz and all the problems you had before? Yeah. How about the Rams and F them picks? Got a Super Bowl. After that, they didn't do much. Seahawks, any criticizing there? No, they're a better team, but under Pete Carroll after that Super Bowl debacle, ain't heard nothing about that. Oh, the Raiders got Pete Carroll. Hope he's learned to run the ball. Bill Belichick getting rid of Tom Brady. Oh, Tom's too old, this and that and everything else. Went and won another Super Bowl with Tampa. And the same one of y'alls that were saying Jordan Love's a bust should have been taken in the first round, which is true, in my opinion. I didn't like him in the first round. I'm sticking to it. Till he wins a championship, I'm sticking to it. Even then, I'm going to do to him like you did Tom Brady. It was Adam Vinatieri. If Love doesn't have the game-winning pass or doesn't beat the team by 10, I'm going to say, oh, nope, it was everybody else. It was in spite of Jordan Love, because that's what you all do. The only thing that I'll agree on is this should have happened back in April. I believe you would have had teams like the Bears, the Cardinals, the Giants, Broncos, who knows, Colts, bunch of teams involved, and you might have gotten more. How much more? I don't know. Would it have been a Herschel Walker type deal? Probably not. But maybe you get a player or two. Maybe you get Kenny Clark and Lucas Van Ness and 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick or something. Maybe they sweeten the pot. Who knows? But Green Bay's about to be in salary cap hell. So I know you all hate the Cowboys. It's trendy. But guess what? Diggs and Guyton returned to full participation. And now it looks like underway is the negotiations with Tyler Smith. I just think if you'd paid Micah the $47 million, you might not have been able to sign Tyler Smith and keep that offensive line intact. You might not be able to keep DeRon Bland. As far as an agent, I don't believe anything a sports agent says, especially like Drew Rosenhaus and those type of people. Come on, like they don't lie. Stop it. And kudos to Drew Rosenhaus. You made a career out of it. You made millions. He's made a nice, lavish lifestyle for himself and his family, doing what he does best, getting his players the most money. So, you're good at it, you're good at it. Don't hate the player, hate the game. So apparently the Broncos have worked out former Cowboy running back Deuce Vaughn. So I wonder if Sean Payton can do with him what he did with Darren Sproles. I can tell you one of two things are going to happen this season. The Cowboys are going to come together as a team and play like a team. That's going to galvanize them. And it's going to solidify them, draw them closer together, and have that us against the world mentality, which sometimes, not saying it'll happen this time, but sometimes can lead to a Super Bowl win when you didn't think it was possible. Or they're going to fall apart. They're going to hear the outside noise. They can't do it without Micah. They're going to start to believe it in their head, and they're going to start showing it. I think it'll be the former, but somebody's got the Buccaneers and Lions in the NFC Championship, and the Bengals and the Jaguars in the AFC Championship, and the Buccaneers and the Jaguars in the Super Bowl. Whew, that'd be interesting. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but that is, boy, with the Bills, the Ravens, the Chiefs, possibly the Chargers, the Steelers. That's a tall order. And then in the NFC, if you have the Niners, the Eagles, the Cardinals, I don't think are making it, and I don't think the Packers are making it. But, whoa. He's got New York beating San Francisco? Come on. Arizona beating Green Bay? I don't like Green Bay, but Detroit beating Philadelphia, I can believe if Hutchinson is healthy. That's a wild one. Who is this? Hangover is real for Fly Eagles Fly. 9-8. Baker still feeling dangerous. Jackson Dart. We've got the Cowboys at 1-16. I don't think that's happening. Wow. That's gutsy. I'm guessing he's a Jaguars fan because he's got hashtag Duval, which is Duval County. You might see a gutsy prediction like that from me tomorrow night. But I did not see the Cowboys going 1-16. Micah did not move the needle much. Look at the playoff games. He didn't do anything. He didn't make a difference. If you hadn't had him, you'd been the same result. So if he doesn't make a difference in the playoffs, he doesn't make that much difference in the regular season, I don't think. I think I overhyped him because he was our first-round draft pick. And Saquon Barkley, he's not going to be what he was last year. We've seen this in New York. Good one year, sucks the next. Or gets hurt. Jalen Hurts, don't think he's going to have as good a year. I really don't. I think the Eagles are going to go downhill a little bit. And all these people saying the Eagles are just going to dominate the Cowboys, I wouldn't be so sure. I wouldn't be so sure. A.J. Brown is getting older. I don't think he is what he once was. And as far as Dan Patrick goes, shut up, Dan Patrick. You're getting too old yourself. Time for you to go to pasture too, brother. They couldn't trade Dak. He has no trade clause, number one. Number two, too much of a cap hit. So stop it with that nonsense. Apparently, the Cowboys-Eagles game on Thursday night is the most expensive Eagles home game on record at TickPick. Current get-in price $364 to $401 for a physical seat. So standing room only is $364 at that shitty stadium that probably smells like ass, and $401 to sit in a seat that's probably been shit in. No thank you. Look, my fan died just like the Eagles' dreams of a repeat. That's your season, Philly. Average purchase price $779. Breakdown of purchases: 30% Pennsylvania. Can't even support your own damn team, just won a Super Bowl. Crack addicts. 9.4% New Jersey. 8.7% Texas. This is TickPick, 33 minutes ago on X. I guess they figured Pickens and all of the Cowboys are just going to lay down and take it. But yeah, it's the Eagles. Let's just roll over. Put some stank on it this time. Yeah, we're just going to roll over for you. I don't think so. You'll see my prediction tomorrow night, but tell you what, this is going to be talked about unless Green Bay goes over and just totally implodes and Dallas implodes. It could get ugly, but it is what it is. Y'all love the show either way. Agent Parsons' first choice was to be a Cowboy. Well, guess what? He's not. It seems like Prescott wasn't a big fan of Parsons anyway. Wonder why. Anyway, that is today's video. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share, hit notifications. Once we hit 100, we're doing a free giveaway. Love y'all. Catch you on the next one.